Hi, everybody. We're going to go back to the 70s. I was up at Penn State working on my anti-thesis in graduate school when I got a letter. A postcard from my friend in Vermont, my old boss, and he wanted me to come up and help with the maple sugar. So I left Penn State. I got a ride with Sam. And Sam, since he knew I was going up to Vermont to a commune and maple syrup, he taught me this song, which was by John Prine. And it had a chorus that went like this: blow up your TV, throw away your, move to the, build yourself a, plant a little, eat a lot of peaches, try to find on your own. So Sam actually took me south, even though I was going north, and I wound up at my parents' house in South Jersey. It was the beginning of April, and it was so beautiful. The flowers, the leaves were coming out on the trees, the birds. It was warm. Oh. The next day, my stepfather takes me to the New Jersey Turnpike, and there I go. I make it to Goddard College that night. And the next morning after breakfast, I am out on the road again, and it's getting colder. And it's getting colder, and by the time I get to the Northeast Kingdom, it is snowing. I'm thinking, oh my God. So I'm thinking, I want to go back to New Jersey, where it's gorgeous. What am I doing up here in the snow? And so finally this old farmer gives me a ride. And I said to him, Frog Run Farm. And he said, I know right where it is. So he drops me off there. I go in. There's a big pot-bellied stove, and it's all glowing, and it's warm. And they give me some wine and homemade beer, and it's fun. And the next day we go out, and we tap the trees, and we get the syrup. And it's a blessing because the cold and the warmth make the sap run again. You need contrast in the heat and the cold. So having it snow at night made the sap run even more. So I had a cool maple syrup time up there, and then I decided to stay. It was so beautiful. So the next summer, everybody said we're going on a hike up to Bald Mountain. So I said, okay. But we all took these, well, some of us took these little pills first. And I think they affected me more than anybody else, because on the way up Bald Mountain, I thought, I'm going up to heaven. I don't really need clothes in heaven. So I'm taking everything off. I even took off my shoes. And by the time I get to Bald Mountain, the top, there's a big fire tower up there, and I'm totally naked. Well, my friends are there looking at me kind of strange. But luckily, they had some extra clothes. And we wound up spending the whole night on Bald Mountain with the lightning going off out past Jay Peak, and us all huddled together trying, and me especially, trying to stay warm. Well, that was just one of the things. Now we had a running water inside, but we had to leave it run in the wintertime. Is that the bell?
That's bell 1, 4 minutes.
Oh my God. I might have to skip a few parts. So anyway, we spent a year there. We built, Polly and I put buckets in an old car, and we made an outhouse, and we called it the drive-in. So when we said we're going to the drive-in movies, we went up on the hill and sat in the car and, did our business. And then I better go to the next year. The guy that led all the sugaring, he left because his wife and he had a fight. So we had to do the sugaring kind of, we didn't really know what we were doing that much. We burned the pan, and it takes 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of syrup. But we finally, on Easter morning, the sun was coming up, and we were walking down from the sugar house, and each one of us had a gallon of maple syrup. And we came down, and we came into farmhouse, and Lucy was making pancakes. And that was our communion. Maple syrup and pancakes. Blow up your TV, throw away your papers, move to the country, build yourself a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of maple syrup and pancakes, and you'll find Jesus on your own. Thank you.